Elephant. My grandma got it for me. I get a lot of Xbox. Pictures and stuff that you can see how cute you were. My family, all my friends, they really care about them. It's like, for example, if your house burned down, then you would get paid by the insurance company some money. It just makes me feel like I'm gonna be able to keep everything and it's not gonna be like taken away from me. It's people who support you through tough times. One thing? When I was sick one time, my dad bought me a stuffed animal and I named him Cleo, and he's really important to me too. It's an elephant. My grandma got it for me. My Xbox. I beat my dad a lot on Xbox. Pictures and stuff that you can see from like your past and see how cute you were. My family, all my friends, because I really care about them. It's like if, for example, if your house burned down, then you would get paid by the insurance company some money. It just makes me feel like I'm gonna be able to keep everything and it's not gonna be like taken away from me. It's people who support you through tough times. One thing? When I was sick one time, my dad bought me a stuffed animal and I named him Cleo, and he's really important to me too. It's an elephant. My grandma got it for me. My Xbox. I beat my dad a lot on Xbox. Pictures and stuff that you can see from like your past and see how cute you were. My family, all my friends, because I really care about them. It's like if, for example, if your house burned down, then you would get paid by the insurance company some money. It just makes me feel like I'm gonna be able to keep everything and it's not gonna be like taken away from me. It's people who support you through tough times. One thing? When I was sick one time, my dad bought me a stuffed animal and I named him Cleo, and he's really important to me too. It's an elephant. My grandma got it for me. My Xbox. I beat my dad a lot on Xbox. Pictures and stuff that you can see from like your past and see how cute you were. My family, all my friends, because I really care about them.
मग छोटा फोनचं बघ. चेंज का केलं? मेरी तो वाटतं चेंज का.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, sir.
How
Good
are you all?
evening.
Good evening, sir.
I'm audible, na?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We will start the quiz in some time, just 2-3 minutes. Let all other people join.
मम्मा क्विज होणार आहे. तू नाही दिसत, कॅमेरा ऑफ.
You all click the link which I shared in the message.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I will start the quiz now.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I added a few changes to my presentation, so I'll just send you the revised version after the meeting. That's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. No problem. No problem. It's okay.
Thank you.
So I will start the quiz. Okay, now. Okay, quiz is starting now. Okay, it is started.
Why am I not hearing anything?
So this is going to be our platform between the two of your screens in the halls. I'm going to go cut these on the laser cutter and then do the bacon. Because that'll help us get all the these screens into the right shape.
What is it made of?
It's wood. So we can't get it too.
Oh, shoot, I didn't know you could make one. Okay, well, that makes sense.
You can, as long as, yes.
Go catch on fire.
We're going to the cataract design, which is two separate holes. We'll essentially have to build two boats. It's twice as much work, but we think it's going to be safe.
The cake is going to be this really moist.
Here you go.
And it has this pineapple filling.
Okay, so we are done with. Everyone is done?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so how you like the questions?
Sir, they were very easy.
Good, very good. So you are always on the top. You feel everything is easy. Good. Okay, so we are aware today what is topic going on. So anyone know what is inference? Anyone can talk?
Can I try?
Yes, try.
Yes, insurance is like a contract in which you pay a premium every month or so, and if something happens like a loss or damage, then the company will pay a large sum to you to insure you.
So in general, means in simple language, how you can explain? Means did you heard about this? You seen somewhere? Means what you are aware in general language, easy, simple.
Sir, can I try?
Yeah, try.
So insurance is like you sign a contract with the company, you pay the company some amount monthly, and if something happens to you, the company covers all costs.
Okay, so now suppose we are taking the class. So in this session, suppose my light goes away now. So I can take the insurance to claim the loss because of light. I cannot run the session. You understood the question?
We cannot.
Now see, suppose in your home car is there, correct? So your father is taking the insurance for the car. So if any damage or any accident happens, so we claim for the insurance, correct? Same way, now our session is going on. Suppose light is off, light goes away, electricity goes away, and I got the insurance for electricity. So can I claim the loss because of the electricity gone? In
Yes,
other words, so is there insurance
No,
available?
I don't think so.
Is there any insurance available for electricity?
No, I
there
guess.
is not any no.
No insurance for electricity.
Very good. So now comes the question. Why we want insurance? Who want insurance? What is insurance? How to get it? And where and for what purpose? So all these questions today we will try to solve in our session. So today's session, Eva, you are ready or Abhiram will start?
I'm ready.
Okay, so I will stop sharing my screen. You can share and you can start.
Just a second. Just a second, sir. So my name is Eva Mehta. I'm from Time Group. I'm going to speak about insurance. So in this PPT, I'm going to cover what is insurance, type of insurance, importance of insurance, and how can we get insurance. So what is insurance? It is something that protects you financially against the loss. It is a legal contract between the insurance company and an individual, where if something goes wrong, the insurance company pays for it. So if you sign a contract with a particular company and you have to pay a particular sum called premium to the company every single month, and if something happens to you, then the company will pay for the costs. So there are many types of insurance like car insurance, life insurance, home insurance, travel insurance, health insurance, etc. So I further explained all of this. So examples of insurance companies is LIC of India. It is a insurance company, government, which is like government company. Then same with SBI, it is also government company. HDFC is a private company. Tata is a private company. Aditya Birla is a private company. So these are examples of all good insurance companies. Why do we need insurance? Insurance plans are beneficial for anyone looking to protect their family, assets, property, and themselves from financial risks or losses. For example, insurance plans will help you during medical emergencies, hospitalization, contraction of any illnesses, and treatment and medical care required in the future. Anything that is important and anything of value needs to be insured. So, like a pianist will insure their hands because it is valuable to them, etc. Who can get insurance? Age. Once you grow older, the insurance becomes more because it is more likely that you'll fall sick and you'll die soon and all of that. So insurance becomes more expensive when you grow older. Income. For insurance, you should always have a basic income. Like a beggar cannot get insurance because you need a basic income for insurance. Health. Premium also depends on your health. So the amount of money that you pay to the insurance company depends on your health. Like if you don't have good health and don't keep well, need frequent hospital visits, then the premium will be more because the amount paid by the insurance company will be more. So how do we get insurance? We get insurance by insurance application. The interested party contacts an insurance company or a mediator explaining what risks they wish to insure against and all the circumstances they consider appropriate. So they explain to the mediator or the company what thing is important to them and why is it at risk, and then they it gets insured if the company finds this appropriate. So process. So first you have to know your need for buying the insurance. Second, you have to analyze the amount of cover you need, like how much money the insurance company needs to cover. Then stage 3 is search for good companies and select your plan. Like you have to search for good companies, not just any company. And then we have to read all the documents carefully and complete the documentation process. And last, we should keep all the documents safely and start paying the premiums. How to claim insurance? So first, if the insured object suffers damage, then it is informed to the insurance company. Then insurance company investigates product that is insured, like what is the damage and what else. And if it is undercover, then the company pays the compensation. If it is not undercover, then the claim gets rejected and you do not get money from the insurance company. So we have to remember, insurance policies are not investments. They are your unavoidable expense. So it is not an investment. Once you pay the insurance, the money is gone. You cannot get it back. So we should not like pay more insurance just because we think it's a form of investment. It is not. Once you pay the insurance money, then it is gone. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Eva. You had covered almost all the topic points in very well. And did you understood, Eva, insurance? What can you just tell in simple language for the group? Just in simple language.
So insurance, like if there is something important to you, like you consider your car. So you bought a car. Now you need it insured because it might get damaged or something like that. So you pay
Person who
some.
gets the money, who is the person who gets the money when the issued person dies?
The beneficiary. Like in the insurance plan, if you die, then there are some people. When you die, then in
The
your insurance plan,
beneficiary?
beneficiary. So if you die, there are certain people
Oh,
that you.
He just talking about it.
Huh? So yeah, as I was saying, so if you die and you have to mention certain people that will get the insurance, and once you die, the insurance company will give them money. So insurance in simple terms, I said, like if you have a car and it is important, then you go to the insurance company and you tell them that this is important to me and I need it insured. They'll consider all the factors and circumstances, and then they'll tell you a certain amount of money that you need to pay to them every month. That is called the premium. So you have to pay the premium to them every month. And if something happens to the car, then the insurance money will give you the cover money, which has to be at least 15 to 20 times your annual income.
So you can take insurance for your school books, pen, school bag.
No, because that is not something that is important to you. Like you can easily buy. They are not like your car. If it gets damaged, then you'll need so much money to pay for it.
Okay, good. So it means the things which are important and where lot of sum is required. So for those things, usually the insurance are there. So which is substantial so that it should not hamper our financial life and financial things. So that's why insurance of important things which are valuable is done. So Eva, can you tell something about how they calculate the premium? Do you know human life value?
I calculate the premium. I don't know exact, but I can just say that it depends on age, income, and your health. So if you are old and you have taken life insurance, then the premium will be more because you are likely to die soon. So they'll need more, the insurance money will need to pay more. Then if you are in horrible health and need hospital visits and all, then the premium will be more, because the insurance money will need to pay, insurance company will be need to pay more money to cover all your health
Good.
and
Okay.
income. Like you need a basic income. You cannot just take insurance. You need to have certain sum of money.
Okay. Midanshu, what do you want to ask?
Yes, I just wanted to ask, what if someone damages or loses their property or something asset on purpose to retrieve insurance money?
Okay. Eva?
That is why the insurance company always investigates the matter. They just do not give the money. So first they consider all the factors, all the documents and all. Like for example, if someone goes for a hospital visit, just regular hospital visit, routine, nothing bad has happened, then the insurance company won't pay for that, because they are going there on purpose, not because they need to go there. So they'll need to check all the documents and investigate the matter. Only then the money will be given.
Okay, good, great. So I will show you now one video about the history of insurance. So just see this video first, okay? Then we'll start other presentation. So if you're audible or not, let me know, okay?
Welcome to the history of insurance.
Audible?
It's audible, sir.
Yes, good.
Some 2,000 years before the birth of Christ, merchants in the Babylonian Empire were repeatedly falling victim to robbers on their long travels through inhospitable regions. This prompted them to join their caravans together into larger groups so that they could defend themselves more effectively. Before long, they went a step further. When one merchant suffered a loss on a joint trip, the loss would be shared among the others. The risk community laid the foundation of what we now call insurance. The seafaring nations were confronted with the full force of nature's power. As sea trade became more important, a form of insurance arose. A rich citizen bought a stake in the ship and its cargo and received a share of the profit in return if the voyage was successful. In the event of a shipwreck, however, the investor would lose all his money. An early form of old age insurance or pensions arose in Europe in the 13th century. Citizens would hand over sums of money or a property to an abbey or nobleman, in return for which they would be paid a lifelong annuity. By the end of the 17th century, London's mariners and merchants were meeting in coffee houses of the city to talk business and strike deals. Around this time, the coffee house opened by Edward Lloyd in 1688 became a meeting place for transacting shipping insurance. Lloyd's of London is now one of the world's leading insurance firms. People have been concerned with losing their belongings to fire since time immemorial. When the 1666 Great Fire of London destroyed 4/5 of the city centre, demand for fire insurance surged. Insurers were plagued by technical and mathematical deficiencies right up to the 18th century. Premiums were often miscalculated and thus set too high or too low. Many of the mathematically challenged companies either had to give up their insurance business or went bankrupt. In 1763, modern premium calculation methods were used for the first time. Use was made of mortality tables and probability analysis to work out fair and realistic premiums, heralding a new age for the industry. The Industrial Revolution of the 18th century had a major impact on the importance of insurance. People flocked to the cities from the countryside to find work. In this new and unfamiliar environment, they were no longer able to rely on the traditional risk communities. The need of professional protection grew, and this translated into rising demand for insurance services. The expensive machinery and large warehouses that came with industrialization also made business owners more concerned about losses. In the early days, however, only buildings could be insured, so uninsured losses were commonplace. New forms of insurance to cover factories and other corporate assets were eventually developed. The modern insurance operation is an extremely complex organization that covers risks from Heidi Klum's legs to satellites. We do live in a changing world. The climate is changing, great demographic forces are at work in our societies, and business is becoming more complex. The history of insurance is interesting, and the future of insurance will be just as fascinating. Thank you for taking the time.
Okay, so now I'll show you what is the hazards and perils, which you asked the question. I suppose someone put fire. So what will happen? So this video will tell you.
Let's take the example of smoking a cigarette in a house that's insured against fire. Drop the cigarette and it could start a fire. The fire itself is the peril. The act of smoking in the house is the hazard. It affects the likelihood of a fire in the house. Hazards can be physical or moral, positive or negative. Physical hazards include things like lack of security in a shop, low standards of property construction, the age of a motor insurance policy holder. Moral hazards include carelessness, viewing insurance fraud as a victimless crime. It can be difficult to separate physical and moral hazards because one often affects the other. For example, a factory that is run carelessly represents a moral hazard, but its badly maintained machinery is a physical hazard.
Okay, so what you understood now from here? Just 1 minute. Tanish? Seema? Hello? Hello?
Sir.
Okay.
So you're audible.
Yeah, connection was lost in between, sorry. Okay, Medusan, what do you want to ask? Medanshu?
Yes, sir. How can hazards be positive?
Sorry?
How can hazards be positive? It was given in the video.
Positive means because some hazards will be helpful for us. So like suppose your car got accident. So you got the accident, you got the insurance. So you are going to claim it. So in that purpose, they want to tell us in general language. Okay.
So when a hazard happens, if the end result is positive, then the hazard.
Correct.
is
Like
positive.
this. Correct. Yes. Because it is without intention and without any other benefit from our side. Okay. Second presentation, Abhiram, you are ready? Abhirami?
Ready, sir.
Yeah. Can you share the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, is it visible?
Yes, it is there.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhirami and I'm going to be talking about insurance. First of all, we need to know what is an insurance. An arrangement by which a company or a state undertakes to provide a guarantee of compensation for specified loss, damage, illness, or debt in return for payment of a specified premium. And there are different types of insurance: health, auto, property, life, business, travel, liability, fire, long-term care insurance, or a few types of insurance. What is life insurance? Life insurance can be defined as a contract between an insurance policyholder and an insurance company, where the insurer promises to pay a sum of money in exchange for a premium upon a death of an insured person or after a set period. Some of the factors which are affecting the life insurance premiums and the cost is age, gender, health, tobacco consumption, driving record, and family medical history, and also lifestyle, since some people have like dangerous jobs. Next comes health insurance. Health insurance is a type of insurance that covers medical expenses that arise due to an illness. These expenses could be related to hospitalization cost of medicines, or doctor consultation. There are also types of health insurance: individual health insurance policies, family floater health insurance policies, senior citizen health assurance plans, critical illness plans, maternity health insurance schemes, group or employee health insurance, preventive healthcare, personal accident covers. Also, these insurance encourages to do walking, and when we receive a specific point, it is also good for us and also for them. And it's same with auto insurance, where insurance company tells us to drive safely, thereby these companies give us a discount. And then the auto insurance is an agreement between an insurance company and the car owner, wherein the car owner will pay premiums and the insurance company covers for loss or damage caused to the car. Auto insurance is mandatory in India, regardless of whether it is a commercial vehicle or a personal vehicle. The types of car insurance plans are comprehensive car insurance, co-passenger protective coverage, third-party liability insurance, personal risk coverage. It covers damage caused to the vehicle owner or driver due to accidents, natural disasters, third-party liabilities, loss or theft. Next comes property insurance. Property insurance provides financial reimbursement to the owner or renter of a structure and its contents in case there is a damage or theft, and to a person other than the owner or renter if the person is injured on the property. The factors which affect the property insurance are home insurance rates, building material availability, coverage options, condition of your home, neighborhood, history of past claims, and crime rate. Then there is business insurance. A cover by business insurance will guard businesses against losses due to events that may happen during the regular course of business. There are many different types of insurance for business, like general liability, errors and omissions, business interruption, cyber business, workers' compensation, commercial property, home-based business insurance, commercial auto insurance, business owners policy. And it includes coverage for property damage, legal battles, employee-oriented risks. Next is travel insurance. Travel insurance is a type of insurance that covers different risks under traveling. It covers medical expenses, lost luggage, flight cancellations, and other losses a traveler can incur while traveling. Fire insurance. Fire insurance is a form of property insurance that covers damage and losses caused by fire. Most policies come with some form of fire protection, but homeowners may be able to purchase additional coverage in case their property is lost or damaged because of fire. The types of fire insurance policies are valued policy, average policy, specific policy, floating policy, comprehensive policy, excess policy, reinstatement policy, and blanket policy. Next comes liability insurance. Liability insurance helps cover medical and legal fees if you're held legally responsible for someone else's injury or damage to someone else's property. Drivers are required to carry liability insurance in nearly every state. Long-term care insurance. Long-term insurance policy. Long-term care insurance provides financial assistance to those suffering from chronic health conditions. These conditions help pay for professional help with activities of ADLs or instrumental activities of daily living. And next, what is ULIP? The full form of ULIP is Unit Linked Insurance Plan. A ULIP is an insurance plan that offers the dual benefit of investments to fulfill the long-term goals and a life cover to financially protect your family in case of an unfortunate event. And endowments. An endowment policy is an insurance policy that provides life coverage, but that pays a sum of money if the policyholder is still alive after an agreed period of time. An endowment policy is designed to provide a lump of sum on maturity. The types of endowment plans are non-profit endowment plans, unit-linked endowment plans, low-cost endowment plans, full-with-profit endowment plans. And next it is some of the banks and other like non-banks. Then there is SBI, which is under the public sector bank, ICICI, which is also under the public sector bank, Axis Bank, private sector bank, HDFC is also under the private sector bank, RBL Bank, LIC, Aditya Birla, and Kotak Mahindra. Then why do we need insurance? Insurance plans are beneficial to anyone looking to protect their family's assets or property and themselves from financial risks or loss. Insurance plans will help you pay for medical emergencies, hospitalization, contraction of any illness and treatment, and the medical care required in the future. The benefits of life insurance are peace of mind, flexibility, investment tools, protection against illness, loan against policy, inclusion of riders, long-term saving, tax benefits, financial security, and life cover against uncertainty. And okay, so who can get an insurance? Term life insurance plan. So the entry age is between 18 to 65 years. The health status, if you haven't attained age 50 years, which all of us have not, then you may need to undergo some health checkups such as HIV test, urine test, blood test, and so on. Whole life insurance plan. The entry age is same as the term life insurance plan, 18 to 65. However, for the health status, everyone needs to be checked up. And then the do's and don'ts. And the do's are: be clear to why you need insurance. Calculate how much coverage you actually need. Set a realistic budget. Find an experienced agent. Review the life insurance company. The don'ts are: don't shop for the best price, but for the best value product. Don't just pick a rounded number for a coverage amount. Don't just sign away. Review the policy and ask questions. Don't view the buying process of life insurance as once and done. Don't put off buying life insurance. And how to get insurance? The first step is decide on a policy type. Second step, calculate how much insurance you need. Third step, check your budget. Fourth step, get quotes from reputable insurance companies, like what they promise. Fifth step, you need to ask questions. And the last and final step, which we all know, pay for insurance. So Here are some question and answers. Who needs insurance? The earning members of the family who are dependable and have liability. Why do we need insurance? For the aim to fulfill the financial requirement of the family in one's absence. What type of insurance policy should one prefer? And what do you mean by it? Pure term insurance is the best type of insurance. Pure term insurance means term insurance without any riders or money back. So now the summary is insurance is a way to manage your risks. When you buy insurance, you purchase protection against unexpected financial losses. The insurance company pays you or someone you choose if something bad happened to you. If you have no insurance and an accident happens, you may be responsible for all related costs. Thank you.
Good. Thank you very much. You have covered all the things. I will just like to tell only simple thing. Insurance of non-life like car, bike or something else is compulsory at present in our part. We cannot drive a car without insurance, correct? So everyone having any vehicle or motor, they insure. But did you ask someone, everyone is staying on the earth, we human being don't have insurance of health, insurance of life? Try to find out from today onwards, whoever you meet, ask them, do they have health insurance? You will get the answer no. But you ask them, you got car or bike or vehicle, do you have insurance? Everyone will tell yes. Because we as a human being think insurance as a money which is waste, which is unnecessarily spent on something which is not required. Same time, we are paying money for a car. Though we don't get any damage, no accident, still every year we pay. There we don't think as an expense because it is a compulsory, it is a regulatory requirement. But for our health or other life, we don't think in that form and we don't take it. It should be opposite. Everyone should have the health and the life insurance compulsory, so that in emergency situation, our finance, our budget, our money is not lost. Suppose example, I get health insurance. I hardly pay premium of in 1,000 rupees for a year. But God forbid, if I get sick, I get major surgery or any medical treatment. If I don't have insurance, I may need to pay more than that, the amount which I pay to take an insurance. So which can create a financial problem to my family, to myself, if my budget of my money is limited. Government of India gives many insurance free to the poor people and to the many public. So they give free insurance of health and many other insurance and facilities. So that also is good step which is done by the state, which is done by the country. In our state, India, the health insurance is a personal one, which we have to take it compulsory. But in other part of the world like UK, USA, it is given from the government. They give the health care free of cost. But in India also it is there, but we as in other people, we don't go to the government hospital to take that treatment. So we should have the health insurance for our health. So anyone want to ask some question?
Yes, sir. So what is the difference between whole life and term life insurance?
Both, Eva, Abhirami, you can answer? Or Eva is there?
Yes, sir. I'm the one asking the question.
Achha, you are only asking, okay. See, the whole life and term, both are almost same. Only thing, the term insurance has got the one end point. There is a one end point to the insurance, which we have to tell for how many years we are going to take. The whole life also comes like this, but we have a whole life process, whether the end may not be there.
Sir, an endowment insurance?
This is one of the type of insurance like ULIP, Abhirami told, ULIP. There is a type of endowment insurance where the returns, they are investment with the insurance. So we in WealthCon advise not to take investment and the insurance together. Everyone should take health insurance and the term insurance, no other insurance. In this endowment and ULIP type of insurance, there is an investment and insurance both. So which is not suitable for common people because it is not give good benefit, and it will not solve the purpose of insurance. Insurance should be pure, simple, which is health and term. No other insurance for a living being. Yes, for non-living like car and all, travel insurance, car insurance, other fire insurance, home insurance, we can take.
Sir, but in health insurance, there are so many types. I got really confused.
Yes, so 8%, you don't confuse, you just know the things. What is life insurance? What is non-life insurance? In the non-life, what comes? So just at this stage of life, we should know the names, because it is a very vast and it is will not understand it at this stage of your life. So only important is you should understand insurance, type of insurance, why, how, and when.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anyone else?
Yes, sir. I also have a question. One of the factors to decide the cost of the insurance was gender. So, what about gender equality?
Actually, that is there, but they don't take into calculations. Yes, why they take? Because see, male can do activities which are risky. It is considered as general, but females may not take that type of activities. That's why for the male, the premium is little more as compared to female.
Okay, sir.
So this was that human life value which we are talking, how they will decide the premium and how they calculate it. There are many calculators available online, so we can see on those things. Just we remember human life value. So our value of life. So how it is there. So that part comes like your age, your events, your capital, your goals, and all those things. And from here, like age, tell me.
Sir, I just Googled and I saw a calculator that the insurance cover should be annual income multiplied by years left till retirement, right or wrong?
Correct. So that is also one of the way to see it. So there are few different ways are there, but in gross, what we say, the term life insurance, which is a pure insurance, we all should take for a earning member of the family, so that he can cover that insurance till the retirement of the age. Like the average retirement normally 55, 60, 65 years or 70. So till that time, we should take the term insurance, which will take care of us in uneventful incidents, so that if I am not there, so that term insurance which I have taken, that money will be given to my family, so that will cover my absence. So that's why we take the insurance, so that there are no problems. So this was the type of insurance in gross we should know in your age, life, and non-life. Non-life means general. So just, and don't go about this so many names, term, endowment, money back. So there's 8% not required. So you can see the life it is for a human life and non-life for non. Then there is IRDA. You know this is a government body which regulates all related to the insurance companies, process, any complaints and all those things. Like our school principal will monitor the whole school. So in format, this is a government body which is formed. So in insurance in Hindi or in India, we say Bima also. Bima, Bima, like this. Okay, so this was, and every insurance should have nomination mentioned, so that something happens, so the nominee is able to take it. Okay, and any questions now?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, in case the hospital bill comes to 15 lakhs and the insurance says that they'll only pay for 7 lakhs, then do we have to pay or should we have a separate insurance?
Yes, now the insurance is paid till your amount you have taken. Apart from that, whatever is there, we have to pay. But nowadays, insurance are very easily available. One can take unlimited amount also, like 1 crore Indian rupees also, you can take the health insurance. So there is a upper limit. You can take more also, but depending. So suppose you've taken only 5 lakhs rupees and your bill is 7 lakh. Yes, 2 lakhs you to pay if you don't have any other things. But super top up type of insurance also there, which will cover above your premium insured, like above 5 lakhs it will cover. So there are different terminologies are there. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this I will just show you one insurance, one video. This is basic principle of insurance.
The basic principle of insurance is to protect an individual or company from the effects of financial loss caused by events like fires, floods, or accidents. Insurance removes uncertainty by transferring the unknown financial consequences of a loss to someone else, usually an insurance company. This security comes from paying an insurance company an agreed sum of money, a premium. Most types of insurance are optional though, so why take it out? You could put the money in the bank instead of paying it into an insurance company. But could you save enough to cover a $200,000 house, a $20,000 car, or a $30 million ship? Insurance covers risks you can't prepare for, so you don't have to save all your money. But how can insurers provide compensation when so many losses occur every day? With lots of similar risks, insurers can predict roughly the number of losses they might have. They won't know exactly, but experience and statistical data can give them a pretty good idea. In fact, only a small proportion of policyholders will actually suffer a loss in any given year. An insurance company offers its protection by grouping together people who all feel exposed to the same risk. By collecting an amount of money, a premium, from each person, the insurer can accumulate a fund called a pool, out of which losses can be paid.
In this video, we will learn about insurance. Insurance is a special kind of protection that can help us when unexpected things happen. Just like we wear a helmet or pads when we ride a bike to keep ourselves safe, insurance helps keep us and our belongings safe and secure. When we have insurance, we pay a small amount of money to an insurance company each month or year. In return, they promise to help us if something bad happens. For example, if we get sick or hurt and need to go to the doctor or hospital, insurance can help pay for the cost of our medical care. This can include things like doctor visits, medications, and even surgeries. Or, if something happens to our home or car, like a storm or an accident, insurance can help pay for the repairs or replacements. This can be really important, especially if we don't have a lot of money to cover these costs on our own. There are many different types of insurance, including health insurance, home insurance, car insurance, and even insurance for things like phones or computers. Some people have insurance through their jobs, while others buy it on their own. While we hope that nothing bad happens, it's important to be prepared just in case. Having insurance can help us feel more secure and give us peace of mind, knowing that we have help if we need it. So, just like we put on our helmet before we ride our bike, we can make sure we have insurance to protect us and our belongings in case of unexpected events. Like the video and subscribe to our channel.
Okay, so nowadays, there are companies, insurance companies and health insurance companies, they will give any special incentives in special schemes to the members, so that, like example, they will tell you walk daily 10,000 steps, you maintain your health, do checkup, so they will decrease the premium, they will give some gifts so that your health is maintained. So this type of offers also come, like in the car, they will tell you you drive less kilometer in a year, or you don't have any accident, drive safely, so they give some points, some coupons and all those things. These are the incentives nowadays they are giving, so that they're double benefit for insurance company and for individual also, so that they will not need to pay the insurance to the people because they will be healthy, they will be maintaining, and there will be no accidents. Okay, any questions now? Yes.
Sir, why are fire insurance and property insurance two different things?
Yes, so there are so many insurance which are particularly different parts. So they see fire can happen anywhere, correct? But the property is a whole. It is a property also. Fire can happen in small part of my property, but whole property can get damaged with fire or without fire. So that's why different.
So, sir, if we have property insurance, then why do we need fire insurance? Because if something happens to property fire, then right?
Yes, so you are correct. So the people who take property, they will not take fire. But I don't want to take my property because my property very big. I want only for fire. So it will be small amount, small premium. small purpose like this.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Anyone else? So from our yes, please.
Sir, it's like, sir, like they take money from different people and place it like in one person to like and give it as an insurance to them. But what if in that same year something like big happens, like a hurricane, and like lots of houses are destroyed, and then they won't be able to provide enough money to everyone? Then what
Yeah.
happens? Sir?
So there are inclusion and exclusion criteria in many insurance terms and conditions. So they don't cover natural calamities, they don't cover riots, they don't cover any fights. So these are the some exclusions as your question answer. Even some insurance nowadays are covering other things, but these are not covered. Like suppose your car is standing and the natural calamity happen. If your insurance terms conditions say it will not cover, you will not be covered. But if your insurance say it will cover, then they will cover. So while taking insurance, we need to see these points also. So that they say the God act of God. So some things are unimaginable, unstoppable. So those things sometimes they don't cover. Like there was one movie, Oh My God, if you see, there it was there, some natural things happen, they go for insurance and that is not given to them. So such things are there in the insurance.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so now our energy next. Yes.
Sir, so for riots and fights, insurance doesn't cover, so you have to pay out of your own pocket.
They are not covered. Yes, you have to pay from your own pockets.
So even if you have like home insurance and your home is destroyed by the riots, for example, so insurance would insurance help you in that case?
Yes, they will come and they will investigate when you apply for insurance. If they found out this is because of this thing and it is in exclusion criteria for insurance, then they will not cover. Like in the health, sometimes the eyeglasses are not covered, correct? So you go to doctor, he will tell you, you need eyeglasses. You need to buy it. They will not cover. But if your insurance is saying it will cover, then they will pay it like this. Like outpatient department fees, they don't cover. Like you go to doctor to see, they will not cover those things. But there are insurance which cover, but the premium, we have to pay too much for that. So there are many terms and conditions to each and everything.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Any question else? Our team, I need your help because our next sessions are starting October, November, and December. I already given I will give the message. Please come forward and help me for the sessions topic presentation. Anyone can come. You can see Eva and Abhiram, they did good presentation. So we are there to help to make a presentation. It is just in talk, simple talk. So I will request everyone just come forward for the next session so that we all can have a good benefit from each other. If there are no questions, can we exit then? If anyone want to ask? So nothing from my side, everything is covered. So if anyone want to ask, then we can see. Otherwise, we can wind up. This.
In this video, we will
insurance.
Okay, so from my side is finished. So we'll wind up for the class to this session. Okay. Okay. So thank you very much. Good presentation by Eva and Abhirami and good questions from the other members. So we take a part from each other. We'll meet next session. Okay.